everybody, Cinema Sickness here with another collection update for you. Over the past few days, I picked up some great titles, and that is what we're going to look at today. So the first palette here, stuff I had to show you, this all comes from BJ's Wholesale. Now, I was actually going to film a hunting video while I was in there, but for whatever reason, I felt like I was getting like the stink eye. There was this employee kind of like roaming around in circles around the electronics out of the DVD Blu-ray section. She was just like walking in circles. Like, I felt like she was watching me the entire time. Like, I don't know if it's because I'm in there so often, and when I am in there, I'm not usually like, I don't usually just go in and grab stuff and walk out. I'll spend like a half hour walking around, digging through all the movies, looking through, seeing what titles I have, they got anything new in, maybe looking stuff on my phone to see if, maybe get some information on something. I spend a little bit of time while I'm in the store. So I don't know, maybe if they recognized me and were eyeing me up, or if the lady was doing something. I don't know. Like I said, it looked like she was just walking in circles. Like she wasn't really doing anything but walking around the actual, like, the small, I'll talk about that in a second, the small little area where they have DVDs and Blu-ray. So I don't know. So I didn't film anything because I already felt like I was being stared at. I didn't want to get yelled at as well. So unfortunately, did not shoot anything in there. But one of the reasons why I did want to shoot in there is because their DVD and Blu-ray section has shrunk quite a bit. They actually took, I think they're like, they had like, I guess it was like an island, and it was like 3 sections on each side and 2 end caps. They took off 2 of the sections. Now it's just 2 sections and 2 end caps. They shrunk that down. Plus they had another display, a little tiny island, like a 4-sided island that had stuff on it too. They got rid of that as well. So they've crammed everything onto these shelves, and kind of a shame to see that. I know that's been going on all over the place. I mean, Walmarts have shrunk, Targets have shrunk, Best Buys have shrunk. I mean, that Pathmark supermarket that I always talk about used to be amazing. They're only down to one little display of movies now. They've shrunk as well. So everybody nowadays is just shrinking. I guess it's just the sign of the times. Physical media, I know sales are down, and it's probably, I mean, it's still going to be a while. I don't think it's going to be like next year. It's going to be like, oh, wow, DVDs and Blu-rays going to discontinue. No. It's going to be a while yet. But you can see it's not what it used to be. I mean, it's not quite what it was at one point when you would walk into a store and see just huge amounts of DVDs and Blu-rays everywhere. Now you see some. It's sad. It's a sad sign of the times that physical media is starting to dwindle down, and eventually it's gonna go the way of the dinosaur, and that's a sad thing. But anyway, so another reason why I wanted to shoot in there, because I wanted to show that off and talk about that a little bit. I did take a picture of it, so if you're not at cinemasickness.com, or if you are there, you can look for that. It's down, I don't know, by the time you see this video, probably a few weeks back, but check it out. So anyway, guys, so I did pick up some cool stuff. One of the nice things was, even though they dwindled their movie section down, they actually did get some new titles in, so pick some things up. Some things I've actually looked at in the past and passed on, but I finally decided to jump on. So the first 4 things we have here is season 1, 2, 3, and 4 of Coach. Very awesome. These are all $7.99 a piece. $8 a piece for these. Really good deal. And this is all 4 seasons that have been released. They only ever, who was this? Universal. Universal only released the first 4 seasons of Coach. Why that is, I don't know. I hate that. I guess sales were down or something. Drives me nuts. I mean, if I was the president of the United States of America, like, the first law I would pass wouldn't be, your typical law. It'd be a law that if you start releasing seasons, you have to finish. And on the same format, too. None of that bullshit, 4 seasons and then like, well, they're not selling. Let's release all the rest on DVD-R. No, none of that crap. If you start releasing them on DVD, you got to release them all on DVD or Blu-ray or whatever. You got to do that. So anyway, so all 4 seasons of Coach here for $8. Very cool. Hopefully it's somewhere down the line, either Universal or who knows, maybe like Mill Creek or something like that. We'll get around to releasing the rest of the seasons. That'd be great. But definitely going to pick this up. A show I've watched episodes of this show, and I remember liking it. Like, this was back in the day, though. I remember liking it, but I've never really got into this show. I never, like, watched it a lot. So I'm definitely excited to finally start getting into it. It's just going to suck once I finish off season 4 and know that I can't watch anymore. So that sucks. But so how to pick these up? $8 a piece. Seemed like a good deal. Then, once again, the one and only season. This is really surprising. The one and only season that's ever been released. The complete first season of Murphy Brown. That's it. Season 1 was released by Warner Brothers and nothing else. This was a really popular show. I remember when this was on when I was a little kid. I remember everybody talking about it. I think my mom watched it. I mean, like, this was a this show was a big deal back in the day. I remember like Murphy Brown got pregnant. I remember everybody talking about that. That was like a big controversial thing. So I mean, this was a pretty big show, and the fact that only season 1 was released, that's insane. Were sales really that bad on this? I don't know. Maybe the demographic of people who wanted to watch Murphy Brown just don't care about it being on DVD. I don't know, but very strange that only 1 season of Murphy Brown has ever been released to DVD. Hopefully we'll see more, but at least I have that 1 season. This was $9.99, which is my $10 my limit per season, so I figured I'd pick it up. Very cool, and hey, at least I had the first season. Hopefully we'll get some more at some point. Although I wouldn't be surprised if they're eventually released to DVD or through Warner Brothers Archives program, and we all know what I think of that. Then I picked up seasons 1 and 2, both for $9.99 a piece, of Growing Pains. They did not have season 3. This is only a 3-season series. They did not have season 3. I don't know why. I'm not sure if maybe they just didn't get it in, or maybe my store just sold out. I don't know. You guys let me know if you see season 3 at any of their BJs. If you see it, definitely let me know if you have season 3 at your BJs, because there's a BJ's a little bit further away, but it's kind of it's about halfway between my house, or my work is halfway between like my house and the other BJ's. So I could always run out there like on my lunch break or something. So let me know if you've seen season 3 at your BJ's, and if you have, maybe I'll head out to the other one by my work and look for it. So very cool. This was another show I grew up with. Really enjoyed this one, and I've been wanting to get copies of the seasons for some time now. So finally figured I'd jump on it for $10 a piece. Seemed like a good deal. So season 1 and 2 of Growing Pains, awesome. Haven't seen the show in a very long time, since I was a kid, and definitely looking forward to rewatching it. And then definitely had to grab this, although I only have season 1, so still need to get all the rest of the seasons. But hey, for $10, figured I'd at least pick up season 3, and that is season 3 of All in the Family. Great series. Really enjoy this one. Like I said, I have season 1. That's it. That's the only other season of All in the Family I have. But hopefully at some point down the line, I will find the rest of the seasons for this cheaper, and I will definitely pick them up. But for now, season 3, had to grab it. So that was everything that I grabbed from BJ's. But then I grabbed a couple more titles here. Got some awesome stuff. Let's see. I want to show these in the correct order. All right. So the next 3 that I picked up here, these I actually all picked up from Walmart. I actually had a Walmart gift card and used it towards these, and I think all in all, out of pocket, I paid like $6 or something like that, because it wasn't even. So I think I paid like $6 out of pocket after everything, tax and everything included. So I'd say $6 for all these, pretty good deal. So first thing I picked up here was the Pirate Fairy, which is a Disney title. Very cool. These are obviously, it's another Tinkerbell movie basically, but very awesome. Yeah, the Tinkerbell movies, I'm not gonna lie, haven't seen a single one yet. I own all, was it 5 of them now or something like that? I mean, if you include this one, like 5, I think there's 4, I think there's 5 of them now, right? Or is there 4 of them? I don't even know at this point. I've been meaning to watch them. I want to sit down. I remember I was like, oh, I can't wait to watch the first one. We'll see what that's like. And then they released the second one. I was like, oh, I really got to get around to watching. And like the third one came out. I was like, oh my God, I'm so behind. And now this one, I am so behind on these Tinkerbell movies. And I'm not really expecting too much from them. I know the demographic is definitely young girls, so I'm not expecting too much from them. But I'm a big Disney buff, huge Disney fan, and I gotta own pretty much everything Disney that's animated within a certain. I mean, there's some things I'll pass on, but for the most part, I gotta own everything, especially like spin-offs and sequels. And Tinkerbell, I consider that a spin-off of obviously Peter Pan. So definitely got to pick these up, and I will eventually get around to watching them. I'm probably just gonna have to sit down and just marathon them. So hopefully they're not too bad. We'll see. But had to grab this. Very cool. This is the Blu-ray DVD digital HD digital copy combo pack. So very awesome. Had to grab that. And then I really wanted, well, I'll just say what this is. This is the Lego Movie. Really wanted the Everything is Awesome edition, but they were asking way too much for it. And I mean, yeah, you get some extra stuff, and it is in 3D, which is cool, but the price they were asking, I just said, the hell with it. I'm not doing it. I'm just going to get the regular DVD combo pack, and it's good enough. This is perfectly fine. And I really did enjoy this movie. Saw it in theaters. Loved it. Thought it was very funny, and I've actually already sat down and rewatched this. I've watched it for a second time already. I enjoyed it that much. I thought it was a very good movie. So definitely wanted to pick this up. And since it's CGI animated, definitely a movie I had to have on Blu-ray. Definitely would not pick this one up on DVD. But again, this is the Blu-ray DVD Digital HD Ultraviolet combo pack. So very cool. Definitely had to grab that. And then the last of the Blu-rays I grabbed from Target was, or I'm sorry, Walmart was 300 Rise of an Empire, the sequel to 300, which I haven't watched in the longest time. So I was actually going to sit down and watch this one the other night, but I picked it up and I was like, all right, I'm going to go watch it, and I sat down and went, you know what? I really should. I mean, I don't know how much this pertains to the first 300 movie, but it's been so long since I've watched 300. I remember seeing it at theaters. I watched it like a couple times, like I got it on DVD. But I've never watched my Blu-ray copy. I have it on HD DVD too. I've never watched that. I haven't got around to re-watching it in high definition. And again, it's been really long since I've seen it. So I thought, all right, again, I'm gonna pass on this one for now. I'm gonna re-watch 300 and then I'll watch the sequel here. So I look forward to, or is it a prequel, a sequel? What the hell is this? I don't even know what this is. I mean, it says Rise of an Empire. So is it? I don't know. You tell me, guys. I really don't know anything about this. Okay, yeah, I want to know. Is this a prequel or a sequel? Because I'll probably watch it in that order, maybe. I don't know. You guys let me know. Prequel, sequel, let me know. I know nothing about this. This one was actually a bit of a surprise to me. I remember once it was released in theaters, I didn't even know this was like coming out. I heard it was in theaters. I was like, what? They made another 300 movie? Oh, all right. So anyway, look forward to checking it out. I really did enjoy the first 300 movies, so had to grab it, and we'll see if it's any good. And again, Blu-ray, DVD, digital HD, ultraviolet combo pack. Very cool. The next title here I grabbed, this I picked up from Dollar General. I was actually in Dollar General because, I'm sorry, not Dollar General, Dollar Tree, sorry. And as you guys know, I just picked up a whole bunch of DVDs and Blu-rays for $1. Well, I had heard about some other Blu-rays that some people were finding. Unfortunately, it seems that my area did not get certain Blu-rays, and things like Baby Makers on Blu-ray. I was trying to hunt that one down. My area definitely did not get those. And I think certain areas got like certain movies, but I'm not talking like a bunch of different movies. I mean, like my area would get like one movie that like some other area didn't get, and that area would get like one movie that my area didn't get. It was kind of weird how that worked. Anyway, Baby Makers was definitely a title that was not showing up in my area, but I went to another store to look for it, and didn't find it, but I did come across something pretty cool, and I had to pick this up, especially for $1. This is Zatch Bell. Am I pronouncing that correctly? I don't know. Volume 2, The Dark Mamado. It's anime. You guys know I can't pronounce anime. Never have been able to. Never will be able to. I know nothing about this series. Completely new to this one. You guys tell me. Is it any good? I don't know. But as you guys know, I just recently started picking up random anime releases. Before, I would only pick up like season sets, or they had like full like volumes of like if there's like 5 volumes to a series, and I happen to come across all 5 volumes, things like that I pick up. But I wasn't grabbing just random releases because who knows, I'll ever find volume 1 and so on. Who knows? But I've been doing that recently. I've been picking these up, hoping that someday I can complete the sets. And again, I know nothing about this, but I've really been enjoying all the anime I've seen thus far. So I figured for $1, I'd pick it up, and you guys let me know. Is this any good? And then the last pile of stuff here, this I all grabbed from my local Goodwill. Hadn't been in there in a little while, but popped in, and they got some new stuff in, so very cool. First thing I picked up was the soundtrack to The Professional, otherwise known as Leon the Professional. Great, great movie, and the soundtrack, it is a score, but nothing wrong with that, so very cool. Definitely had to grab that. Just a cool soundtrack to have. It's not one of those soundtracks I come across very often, so really cool, and paid $1.97 for this. Now this, okay, some of you guys are going to think I'm just ridiculous, but as you guys know, I like picking up movies also, not only for, well, okay, I mean, it's got to be a movie I like, but I like collecting different, like, artwork variations, too. If there's a movie I like, and there's a cool artwork variation, maybe I have it on Blu-ray or something like that, but there's a really cool, like, DVD artwork variation, I'll pick it up on DVD as well, just because the artwork looks really cool. I'll probably never watch the DVD, I'll watch the Blu-ray, but still, it's cool artwork, so I picked it up. And this falls under that category. It's just interesting artwork, and that is Grease. This year being the full screen release. I already have this very same release in widescreen, but I just like how they look next to each other. Full screen's blue, widescreen's red. They just kind of look really nice. I've always thought this packaging was pretty cool. This DVD also kind of like means a lot to me too, because I remember this came out right around, is there a release date on this? I don't see a release date of when it came out. I remember it came out like or 2002, so there you go. I started collecting in 2001. This came out in 2002, so this is right when I started collecting. I remember really, really wanting this. In fact, I think I got it for like my birthday or something like that. My mom I had my mom like asked what I wanted for my birthday, and I was like, I want Grease on DVD. I really wanted this on DVD so bad, and she bought it for me, the widescreen version, obviously. And I remember I got it from like this little like mom pop movie store that used to be in my local mall, which went belly up a long time ago. But still, very, very cool. And again, I just picked it up for artwork variations. I think this is the only time I've ever bought something to have in full screen and widescreen because of like the artwork or something like that. I think it's the only time I've ever done that. I don't think I've ever done that before. I don't think I've ever wanted to own both wide and full screen. But this is the one and only time I've ever done that. So had to pick it up. It kind of weird, I know. But again, I like the artwork, and I just think it's going to look cool right next to my widescreen copy. Weird, I know, but I had to grab it. And I paid $1.97 for it too. $2. Not a bad deal. Then again, $1.97 picked up a movie called Random Hearts. Really just grabbing this one because Harrison Ford. What can I say? I don't know anything about this. I've never seen it, but hey, I was like, oh, Harrison Ford movie. I'm in. So $1.97 for this. Blind buy, but had to grab it. Then a movie I've come across a few times, but I've always passed up, so finally jumped on it, and that is Unfaithful. Again, $1.97, $2 for this. Like I said, I've come across this a few times, and I've always passed on it, but looked like an interesting movie, and finally decided to jump on this one as well. This was, I'll see that to last. That's pretty cool. Then I picked up a movie that I don't really know if I'm going to enjoy or not. I remember seeing trailers for this back in the day and thinking, I don't really know. Not sure if it's my kind of movie. It might be, it might not be. It's one of those movies where I was kind of on the fence, thinking to myself, this might be alright. I might enjoy this movie. It might, have a fun, kind of like family-friendly, feel-good type of movie, which I enjoy. Or it could just be complete, like, kiddied-up garbage. I don't know. But this was the 2-disc special edition release, again, for $1.97, so figured I'd jump on it, and that is The Water Horse Legend of the Deep. I know nothing about this. You guys let me know what you thought. If you've seen this, let me know if it's any good. I really don't know. I picked this one up on a whim. It was in perfect shape, no scratches. Again, the 2-disc special edition version. And like I said, I was kind of on the fence of this one, about this one when I saw the trailers for it. So I thought, well, I'm interested. I don't really know what to expect, but I am interested. And for $2 in perfect shape, I'm going to pick it up and check it out, and we will see. But again, let me know what you guys thought of this one if you've seen it. But the last title here, and I'm starting to lose my voice. We're almost done. The last title here, this was really cool. The second one of these I own now, and that was Cinderella Man. This here being a 4-year consideration release. These are given out to people to vote on. So very, very cool. Just awesome. I'm not sure if that sticker's supposed to be there or not. Maybe you guys can clue me in on that little sticker. Is that supposed to be there? Is that something maybe the owner of this stuck on there? I'm not really sure. Because it's an American Veterans sticker. Again, I don't know if that's supposed to be on there or not. But very, very cool to have another 4-year consideration release. These aren't supposed to be out in the wild. You're not supposed to give these away or sell these or anything like that. That's not the way these work. So very cool to have another one of these. I do have Rome, Engineer, and Empire. That's the first one I picked up, which I actually only grabbed like a month or so ago. Picked that one up. So very cool to have 2 of these now. That is awesome. I certainly do already have Cinderella Man on... I have it on DVD, but now I got another copy, and I am going to keep my original copy because one of the only negative things about this is usually while you're watching it, like not all the time, but every so often something will scroll on the bottom, like property of Universal Studios or something like that, because they don't want people making copies of this or giving this out or selling this. That they want you to know this is a copy for to watch, so you can vote on, and yeah, they usually say something, so something scrolling across the screen every so often. So it is what it is, but I think these are very cool. To me, they're very collectible. I love these, so very awesome and beautiful condition too. And again, let me know about that sticker, guys. You think that should be there or not? I don't know, kind of weird, but very awesome. Another 4-year consideration release. That is great. And $1.97 for this, $2, awesome deal. So anyway, guys, there you go. That is everything that I picked up over the last few days. Actually, I grabbed all these just over the last few days. Been, not doing a ton of hunting. As you can see, I didn't go too many places. 3 places? No, I'm sorry, 4 places. BJ's, I stopped at a Dollar Tree store, Target, and Goodwill. So I didn't go out to too many places, but found some really good deals. So definitely paid off. So anyway, guys, that is it. So like I always say, if you like this video, please give me a like. If you're not already subbed, please do. And if you're not already over at cinemasickness.com, like I always say, guys, head on over there, check it out. There's a lot more to see there than just these videos. All kinds of things going on. I post all kinds of pictures, what I'm up to, what I'm doing. I post things on like deals that are going on. If there's a good deal on a movie, you're not going to see it in my video. If I pick it up, you're not going to see it in my video till like 2 weeks later, because that's how my videos work. I shoot everything like really early and then post it later. You're not going to see that. So, but on cinemasickness.com, daily I'm posting stuff on deals. If there's a coupon, if there's a cheap title, if you can go to a website and get something for like dirt cheap, I will let you guys know about it. I will post about that. And, you know, it's a great place for news and stuff. So anything Cinema Sickness related is there. Check it out. And, of course, while you're there, you can check out Team Sickness as well. All kinds of reviews and videos and stuff going on with those guys. And, of course, while you're there, please be sure to click on the shop tab and purchase yourself a Cinema Sickness sticker and or a Cinema Sickness button. They're dirt cheap, and I would certainly appreciate your support. So that's it, guys. Thanks for watching, and I will see you later. Bye.